After insisting Moscow is not doing enough to ease tensions in Ukraine, Washington is preparing more economic sanctions against Russia. A sentiment was echoed by German Chancellor Angela Merkel, who said the EU is also considering whether to step up its restrictions. However, already there are many politicians who consider this policy counterproductive, and the number is growing.
Sanctions and a trade war are in no means improving the situation. On the contrary, we have a spiral of escalation that hurts the German and European economies. My experience is that many people rejected the sanctions right from the start. They have the rightful feeling that this is not the way to achieve anything.
Sanctions are always proof that the political means failed. They are useless, and they are harming the population. Sanctions always lead to losses on both sides. You can already see the backlash from the sanctions, but in the next couple of months, it will be even more obvious.
From the beginning, it was the wrong approach because sanctions escalated the situation and did not ease the tensions. It was clear when the EU imposed sanctions that there would be a counter-reaction and the stakes would be raised. Now, because of that, a lot of entrepreneurs, as well as the general public in Germany, has been affected by that.
One place you'd be hard-pushed to spot the ill effect of sanctions is Moscow's glittering 2014 car show. European and Chinese manufacturers have rolled out some of their latest models and say parts of the market in Russia are booming. RT's Katie Pilgrim got behind the wheel.
With all the flashy cars and gorgeous women, you would be forgiven for thinking that the constant threat of global sanctions against Russia wasn't really a feature here, or the fact that the car industry is taking a little bit of a slump at the moment. It's a bit of a rocky road, but the Russian market is still one that everyone here wants to tap into, and that's because in about 5 years' time it's set to overtake the German one as the biggest in the EU. If we do take sanctions in mind, this could mean that the German industry falls here by about 25%. But I spoke to the company and they don't seem too concerned, and they remain rather optimistic about business here.
To remain absolutely dedicated to our strategy of growth in Russia. We believe that definitely growth is still going to continue over the next few months and years to come. And when you look at it, over 2 million vehicles are being sold in Russia right now, which is still one of the top automotive markets in the world.
Now, there is talk about sanctions being imposed upon the car industry specifically. Now, this wouldn't affect foreign car companies that produce their vehicles here, which is actually 80% of them. So I'm talking about Toyota, Ford, Nissan, but it would affect the importing of components. That's something that the manufacturers here are not particularly enthused about.
There will be some policy for the auto industry from Russia government. They already start prohibit to import some European brands from Europe to Russia, and there will be some empty in the market. I think we can see some empty space, and we can launch our new products.
There's one particular sector that is still growing, and that's the luxury. Why? Well, the Russians, they love it.
Russians love a bit of luxury, for sure they do, and we're very happy here with a very healthy market share. So we typically have over 30% of our luxury market in the automobile sector. They want the very best in whatever they buy.
This year's event, Moscow's International Automobile Salon, is still set to be a record, with more vehicles on show than ever before, 9 global premieres and 1 million visitors expected. Still plenty enough to drive the market.